I'd like to welcome the next presenter tonight to the stage. Karina Mararu, a former professional tennis player and Tennis Channel host. She'll help us recognize our next champion of hope, Global Patient Ambassador. Karina?
Hi. Wow. Such an awesome evening, beautiful event, amazing cause. I'm just such a pleasure for me to be here tonight. And like Nicole, I'm going to try not to get emotional because this is just an emotional evening. But I have a couple reasons that I was asked to present this award tonight. One is that this nominee is an avid tennis fan, and as you just heard, I played professional tennis for 11 years, so he's a man after my own heart. And the second reason, most importantly to me, is that I have a special connection to events like this because I'm a cancer survivor. Thank you. Thank you. When I was 23 and in the middle of my tennis career, I was diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia. And I went through intense chemotherapy and spent more days than I care to remember in the hospital. But I was eventually able to return to playing professional tennis. And now, almost 15 years later, I have the privilege of being a wife to a wonderful husband. He's sitting back there somewhere. And I'm the proud mom of 2 small children. So I say all that. Thank you. Thank you. So we weren't sure that that was going to be possible. So feel very privileged on that front as well. But I say all that because I know that I owe my life and all the things that I've gotten to experience since my illness to the countless people and organizations that tirelessly worked for so many years to pour money, time, resources into supporting and treating people with my disease. And so I have tremendous respect and admiration for what Global Genes is doing in the rare disease community. I think that deserves a round of applause. Very, very impressive. So, it's my honor to introduce you to one of these very special people. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Ben Liu. In his very short 11 years, he has had to overcome so much. And he has not only survived daunting odds, but he has thrived and inspired so many, myself included. He has had to endure 4 major surgeries, endless hours of rehab and therapy, and he's been unable to participate in ordinary childhood activities that I think most of us would take for granted because he has been busy. His time and his energy is spent fighting spinal muscular atrophy, which he was diagnosed with at age 1. And that's such a remarkable thing to have to deal with at such a young age. And he's been undeterred. He has persevered, followed his passion, and done things that I can't possibly comprehend or understand. And I mean that literally, because he is a mathematical genius. Math's not really my thing, so I'm just all the more impressed with him in that sense. At just age 10, he competed in the American Math competition, and that's for sophomores in high school and under, and he ranked in the top 2%. Yep. Last November, he traveled to Beijing as part of the U.S. junior team to participate in the World Math Team Championship. And not only did he compete, he won a gold medal. The only gold medal on the U.S. team, a gold medal in math. I mean, this is an amazing, amazing kid. So he continues to compete at an elite level in mathematics competition, all the while still battling his disease. So he has truly become a beacon of hope for those in the rare disease community, and the rest of us as well, I might add. So it is only fitting that he is nominated tonight as the Champion of Hope International Patient Ambassador. Would you guys please join me in warmly welcoming Ben Liu? Do you want me to take the mic? Use this one? Okay, Ben. I know you have some words prepared for the people here tonight, but I also understand that you got a pretty cool message from someone today, so can you tell us about it?
Oh yeah, Roger Federer.
What did Roger say?
Man, I was dazed, and I'm still kind of dazed right now.
That's a good thing. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't just want to send you a message. He also sent some gifts for you. Faith is going to bring them up right now. I was working with a fellow Tennis Channel colleague this weekend, and he described Roger Federer as the perfect person. Can't disagree. Sorry, honey, but
Oh my goodness!
so there's someone else that wanted to honor you and all you do for raising awareness for rare disease. And we have a special video from him as well. Can we roll that?
Hello, tribute to champions, guests, and honorees. My name is Michael Chang. I'm a former professional tennis player and an inductee into the International Tennis Hall of Fame in 2008. I was asked to present a very special award today to a very special young man. My understanding is that he's a huge tennis fan. You know, most of us recognize champions as the ones who lift the trophies on Sunday after the victory is won. But to me, champions are also those who live a life of inspiration, courage, and hope. Amidst all of the extreme difficulties, challenges, and adversity, Ben has been an incredible example of that to all of us. Ben, you're an inspiration, and it is my honor to present you this Champion of Hope Award. It is well deserved, and I wish you nothing but God's very best. Congratulations.
So please all join me in once again celebrating Ben Liu, this year's Champion of Hope, for his ambassadorship in rare disease.
Hello. Thanks for all of you being here today. My name is Benjamin Liu. I am 12 years old and have a degenerative genetic neuromuscular condition known as spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, as those of us in the muscle disease world call it. I'm from San Diego, and I'm in the 7th grade. I really like science and math. Quantum physics, fractals, non-Euclidean and hyperbolic geometry, things like that. I enjoy sports, especially professional tennis. My favorite player is Roger Federer, whom I'd like to meet someday. He never backs down from a challenge. I also don't back down from the challenges of SMA. After all, I am titanium. At least my spine is since my last surgery. I am so pleased to be given this award by Global Genes as a global patient ambassador. It is such an honor to be here. Last year, I had an amazing trip to China, where both of my parents were born. I had the opportunity to compete as a junior member of the USA team in the World Mathematics Team Competition and won the only gold medal for our team. Anyway, while I was there, I had the opportunity to give a speech advocating for children around the world with SMA and other disabilities. I didn't know that during my speech there would be a video pictures streaming on a giant web screen showing dozens of kids in China with SMA, all holding signs and notes of encouragement for what I was doing. That was an awesome experience. My stories brought national attention in China, since education and healthcare programs are two sensitive topics in China. Things we take for granted, like disabled people in many parts of the world are still stigmatized and marginalized. Things we take for granted, like wheelchair access, transportation, and educational opportunities, are almost non-existent in many places. The only way we can improve this situation is by acting as a community to support those in need. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, "A nation's greatness is measured by how it treats its weakest members." As I look out at you all tonight, I see a whole lot of people who are doing amazing and wonderful things. I have a friend named Alex Yu who is here tonight. Alex is 10 years old, and despite a relentless search, still has no diagnosis or treatment for an unexplained degenerative disease that has progressed to the point where he can't walk, talk, or even swallow. Tonight, I wear my blue tie for you, Alex. We place our hope in organizations such as Global Genes for promoting the needs of rare disease community and offering support and awareness around the world. There are so many people I would like to thank. Global Genes and Nicole for having me tonight, and for the special and important work you do. I, myself, would not be here at all if it weren't for the daily sacrifices of my mother, who takes care of me. All day, every day. My unyielding father and my sister Lucy, who is my best friend. Along with so many other members of Team Ben, who are my strength. As much as I appreciate this award, the greatest reward I've been given is the wonderful opportunity to help other kids around the world. If my circumstances have somehow made other people's lives a little bit better, then I feel I have been successful. Thank you and good night.